Welcome to High Vibrational Events Presents Full Moon Psychic Readings with C. Meagan Michael. Me. Hi, guys. I'm so excited to be here with you today. And I'm going to go ahead and put on some music. Okay. Share out. And then we're going to start by quieting our minds for a few minutes. All right. So, but I want to definitely share it out first so we can get some people jumping on and such. So let me close these other windows, not that one. And I'll make sure I put the link in the comments. Let me do that first. I said I was going to put some music. Nice. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome. Okay. All right, I've got some shares going on. Hi, Kimmy. Sharing out. Thank you. Christina Christensen. Hello. Welcome, my dear. Welcome. Let me make this DV music a little bit lower. A lot lower. Oh, it is a lot lower. Yeah, that's much better for me right now. So while some people are hopping on here, it is Friday night. We are doing full moon psychic readings. Let me just look into something. Okay, yeah, I wanted to check. So let me see. It will be at its peak fullness on Saturday, April 16th at 2:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's called a pink moon. April full moon is called a pink moon to appear as Mercury rises. The energy has been, oh my gosh. Have you guys been feeling any energies like emotional or I've got to, while you're answering that question, I'm going to put the readings up for today. We're doing the free spiritual Q&A with general questions as well. Um, well, anyway, all the stuff is in the comments, but I'll just do that. That's good for now. Okay. Yes. So I am doing tonight. Da, 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 da. Kimmy says my birthday next month is on the full moon. Can't wait. Wow, that's really cool. And Jew Dangles, greetings. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It's a cool name you've got. Kimmy, the birthday girl. And what is the date of your birth again, Kimmy? Just so we all remember it, put it on our calendars. All right, what am I doing? I am going to pin the link. Ah, yes, I am going to do that. Here we go. That's what I'm doing here. Okay. Is the link in there? Yes. Oh, I also accept Cash App, so let me just make sure you have that too. All right, so everything's pinned. All right, that, and it's in the group, and I should probably put this in Debbie's group too. Okay. Okay. Jew is, and I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Jew Dangles says, "Thank you regarding my name. I think it's cool too. It definitely is." Alrighty. So what I want to do first is is take a few minutes to let's quiet our minds together. Okay, so that's where we're going to start. If you would like a psychic reading tonight, I am doing psychic readings. I'm also doing, okay, so I'm doing live psychic readings for the full moon for you. Spirit saying they want to talk about the emotionality of it all. Showing the waves. They're showing waves in the ocean. It's very choppy. It's very choppy. The energy, they're showing me, comparing it to the ocean, they're showing me that the ocean is very choppy. So the water is very choppy, meaning the flow of the energy is, well, there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of movement. So you may be really happy one moment and really sad the next, and you feel like you're emoting all over the place. This may or may not resonate with you, but it's definitely going to resonate with some of you. Yeah. Um, you know what? All full moons. Those of you, most of you probably already know that police stations are busier, hospital emergency rooms are busier during full moons. So, and the moon, our body is predominantly water, and the moon affects the tides. The moon affects our bodies. Then there's everything. So when you put the whole thing together, we are affected by full moons. It is obviously esoterically true and also science-backed. If you are looking at it through the lens of the other side of the brain. So anyway, so full moons definitely affect us. And what does Spirit want to do for you today? Let me see. give you clarity on whatever subjects need clearing up for you. Oh, it's the cat. I'm like, oh my god, it's tickle spirit's tickling my hand with the with a furry finger. I'm like, what? It's Trixie. Thank you. Feel that you are a well organized person. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. That's a huge compliment. I'll own that. Thank you. Yeah. Get my cat. Hello, cat. Okay. But I also free flow. Just say, Heather, hey. Hello, Heather. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Trixie. Okay. Trixie wants to lay down. So I'll just put the keyboard on my lap. All right. So what we're going to do now. She's so cute. You want to sit up and say hi? Say hi. I'm here. What? She goes, Mom. Look at that face. You see that face? What? Oh my God. I'm on camera. Oh, I'm so pretty. Look at me. I'm so pretty. I love you, Trixie. She just gives me her butt. I love you. She's like, oh, poof. Oh, she's cool. Oh, thank you. I love my car too. Yeah, my cat. She's perfect. She's really a good girl. Very she's all kinds of awesome. She's very special. She's really, really special. Super intelligent. Super. When I take a shower, she sits by me the whole time. The dogs don't come in. The other cat doesn't come in. But Trixie will sit there and watch me the whole time. Not watch me, but she'll sit on the toilet while I'm in the shower, and then she waits until I'm completely done, and then she'll leave the bathroom. I know she's watching out for me. I just know she is. You know, it's interesting because I know when I went through chemo several years ago, I was very careful in the shower because I thought if I fall, no, there's nobody to hear me scream. Whatever. I just got to be gentle with the body. It's interesting because that taught me to be extra mindful. Hey, hello, Mandy, Lucretia. How are you? She goes, okay, I can hear you in here. Good. That's good news. That's good news. So anyway, Trixie is my shower cat. She always hangs out in the bathroom, and I really appreciate that. Of course, she cuddles. She's always here for the live streams too. But it was funny. I even asked one of my dogs today, if she wanted, because Trixie wasn't in the bathroom at the time, and I thought, well, maybe Meagan wants to come in and hang out. And Megan's looking at me like, no. And Trixie comes walking in. My place. Oh man, you guys are great. I'm so glad you're here. All right, excuse me, I'm gonna cough. All right, we'll quiet our minds for a few moments. Let me fix my camera again because, of course, I'm showing you the kitty. I'll set everything up and I'll be like, okay, I'm not gonna move the camera a bunch today, and then I do, and that's okay. Wait. Oh, I'm gonna move the camera again. Oh, I was just gonna show them. I show you my cat grooming her foot, but you've probably seen a cat groom their foot before. Anyway, oh, she's special. Okay, so that's where we're going to go right now. We're going to quiet our minds. I'm a bit scattered, which is fine. It's just all part of this life experience. I'm going to raise the music just a little bit. We will take a few minutes to. That's not what I'm looking for. Right there. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Feel free to join me. And we shall quiet our minds together. open up your heart chakra, expand your heart chakra. So just, like shoulders back, deep breath, engage your heart chakra. When we sometimes, a lot of times we wind up like just closing in, Anyway, so that's what we're doing there. Alrighty. Let me turn the music off. I'd like a longer piece of music, you know, maybe similar, some in meditative fashion. Okay. So I'm gonna pull out some cards so we can do full moon readings for the collective. And again, if you would like a reading, I do have those available tonight. Doing psychic readings for you, as well as, hang on, sorry, psychic readings for you. Or you can have a psychic reading with the energy clearing and healing. Oops. Dropped a card. Let's see what it is. Because it's part of the reading. Promise. New moon. New moon. And it's a full moon, but we're getting the new moon card. It will be a new moon soon. Promise. Well, this is interesting. This is interesting. Let's see what it's all about. Can you guys hear me? Because I'm not seeing the comments right now. I don't know why. So if anybody could just let me know. Can you see and hear me? All right. All right. All right. Let's just move. 4. Okay. Seriously, PayPal? What is that? That was weird. No, it's fine. No. Yes. All right. You look good. Thank you very much. Oh, I see it. Thanks, Kimmy. I see it. Yeah. Well, full moon, they come out. hmm Okay. So, how are you guys feeling? Is anybody else feeling any kind of emotional with this full moon? Maybe happy or sad or cranky or something that's, not typical for you. The bats come out when it's a full moon. Yes. Yes. It's true. It is true. I've been personally feeling this full moon a lot, um, which is okay. It's interesting because if I'm not like, okay, so like, yes, I was mentioning earlier on a brief live stream that yesterday I had a meeting, right? And I was very tired, and one of my cats, just wouldn't stop meowing, and I was like, stop. I was like, I don't think I yelled out, but I'm like, shut up. I never say that, ever. I don't ever disrespect my children like that. But my cat was just meow meow like as loud as he can, and he can be really loud, and I was just like, ah. And so I heard myself. I couldn't even stop myself, which is very unlike me. It's because I was so tired. Because normally I would think before just something blurts out of my mouth, at least a moment of pause, you know. But nope. But anyway, so I recognized. So when I said pause, I looked at my dog to see because his name is Pause, and want to make sure he's still sleeping nice. He is really cute, really cute. Looks very comfortable. That's a good thing. Alrighty. A little emotional. Okay. Heather says, I felt a boost. Oh, that's cool. Kimmy says, I feel great. Sun and wind codes work wonders. That's the truth. When I was out walking my dogs today, full moon in my sun sign today, Libra. That's right. That's right. You're this full moon in Libra. Absolutely correct. And yes, Kimmy, when I was out today, I did find that to be very every day. But because sometimes I won't feel like walking, but of course, I'm going to walk my dogs anyway. And so once I'm out there, I'm so happy to be out there. Like no matter how much you love your dog, sometimes you don't really feel like going for a walk at that moment, but you have to anyway. And but yeah, I definitely notice all the time when I'm outside. You know, it's just amazing. I like that. What did you say, the sun and wind codes? Yeah, your hair was wild today. I love that on the picture. That was so cool. Kimmy has a give it put a, took a picture today with wild hair. Kind of like me. Actually, my hair is really tame today. I just shampooed it a few hours ago, and it's mostly dry. It's the curls are like just keep be cute. They're doing their thing. I'm happy. I mean, it's just hair, but this is my human body, my vessel, and so I appreciate it. I appreciate the hair on my head. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so with some nice conditioner and mousse, my curls look like curls. Without it, they would look like a big frizzy mess. When I was a child, things like that. Hi, Linda. How are you? She goes, howdy, see Kimmy and Heather. Everyone having fun tonight? Looking beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. Now we're gonna have now it's a party. I'm saying Linda's here. Now it's a party. Heather says, saw Kimmy's pic. It still looked good. Oh, I thought so too. Seriously, I mean, obviously, I like big hair. I'm just saying, I thought it looked great. In fact, it reminded me of like I don't know, like the '60s. I don't know. I just loved it. I just love the wild, wild west. Fabulous, just fabulous. It's funny because you know I feel like no matter well, I won't speak for everybody. Speaking for myself, no matter how spiritual I am and awake, meaning awake, I'm gonna break that down a little bit. What does it mean that I'm spiritual? I'm not religious. So I am awake. I am aware. I am self-aware. I hold myself accountable. I pay attention. I know to what I'm doing and saying, and I spend a lot of time meditating and working with spirit and in different ways in order to serve you and serve them, serve you. This is my calling, my highest calling, as it continues to evolve. But anyway, so that being said, about what I feel spiritual is to me, um, it's a lot more than that. But that's what came out right now is that I still care if my hair looks nice. You know what I mean? I still care. I don't. I mean, I'm not obsessed with weight or hair or anything like I used to be. I definitely was. Um, but it's just normal for us to have a healthy relationship with ourselves and to love all of us. Whether it's all of it, whether everything that our hair, our eyes, our agelessness, our everything about us, it just pays. Um, Exponentially in happiness in our lives when we care and appreciate not when we appreciate, not when we criticize ourselves all the time. I know a lot of us have been down that road. Some of us still do it sometimes. But paying attention and appreciating yourself, you know like like when I said my hair looks cute today, I immediately had a feeling of, oh, that was weird. I just said something nice about myself. But what's wrong with that? My curls are like all springy and curly. I think it does look good. It doesn't look frizzy at all, which is really cool to me. And so I'm digging it. All that to share whatever message Spirit wanted to just talk about self love. I'm so glad we're all here together. All right. If anybody wants a reading tonight, let me know. All right. I will check PayPal. It's only $25 tonight. I also have healing and energy clearing for 33.33, as well as psychic reading, a full psychic reading live, along with the energy clearing and the healing for just 44.44. So, whichever one resonates with you, whichever one you are most drawn to tonight for this full moon uh, psychic energy session, I would be honored to be the vessel and the conduit for spirit to work through me to you and help you with whatever you need. Now, if you have any spiritual questions, feel free to pop them in the comments. So, I have somewhat of a schedule now. All right, hold on. So, I have a social media manager now. You guys have met him, but you'll meet him again. Um, Sort of unofficial social media manager. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited. I really am excited. I feel like I'm excited about my YouTube channel again for the first time. It's Aiden, by the way. It's Aiden, my lovely friend who is about to turn 19 in May. But a super enlightened being and a really old soul, and so anyway, and really creative too. And he offered. He's like, "Can I help? Can I help you with that?" I'm like, "Oh, really? Yeah, definitely." It's something I asked Spirit for. I asked someone to help me with certain aspects of my YouTube channel, and through, I noticed something really important. Okay, so through his eyes, no, I'm 57. He's 19, right? I've got a lifetime of baggage that I've gotten rid of most of it, but when I'm talking to him and he doesn't have years of baggage, you know, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we can do this and we can do it," and then I'm like, and I hear myself saying something like, "Yeah, but." Who is that person? I like working with him. Hi, Bonnie. I'm so glad you're here. Bonnie says, "Hello, everyone. We are sitting outside dyeing Easter eggs and listening. It's a great way to spend the evening." I love you guys. Happy Easter, happy Easter, everyone, and happy Passover too. I don't really celebrate the holidays like a lot of people do, and so if I forget to say that, please know that I love you and my heart is always with you, and I'm excited. Um, for you guys. What I wanted to say about this is that okay, so some of you may have children or grandchildren or cousins or whatever. I don't have a lot of I don't know. I don't know maybe that. I don't have a lot of communication with younger people, but it's not just that. It's maybe this whole specific situation where I'm talking to him and he's excited about his channel. Okay, so he had just like 3 days ago 22 subscribers on his channel. And then he decided he's going to have a lot. And now his videos are getting like 50 like something views, and he's got his fabulous graphics, looks super professional. He's already had on a guest friend of his who's got a huge YouTube channel of her own with like I don't know 15,000 subs or something. I know who does live streams daily. I mean, it's just I'm watching this young man do what I guess like in my mind maybe like talk my hi Deborah Sharp, how are you? Great to see you. I'm watching him and listening to him talk about and just I want to do this and he just does it. You know, like oh my gosh, where did I'm recognizing that there's that the excited me that doesn't get in my own way um, has kind of like taken a back seat for a little bit because I I mean, I just think it's amazing how much we can accomplish with the desire and with no resistance at all. No resistance. No resistance. I mean, he's literally like in a week, he's got moderators, on his chat on YouTube. I'm like, that's incredible. That's incredible. And so I just feel it was a really great reminder for me and for me to share with you to look through the eyes of your inner child, and it doesn't even have to be your inner child. You can just look through the eyes of a child. That no, it has to be your child. But with that, look through your own eyes before all the baggage, before you lived all that life. Just look directly. You know what I mean? Or just let all that stuff go. And let me go. Let me ask the spirit how they want to put this. They're saying, look through the eyes of your inner child. What does that mean? Hindsight is 2020, but in retrospect, it is not. Does that make any sense? I don't know right now. I'm so glad to see you. And there you are on Facebook too. It's so nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. It's a pleasure. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. So I really want you to know that there is a difference. I noticed. I don't know. I'm not saying it as a fact because it's, we all have our own truth. But for me, I noticed a significant difference. And I even caught myself a couple of times saying something that I would say to one of my other friends, like Kimmy or something. Like, well, but I mean, this is my business, and I'm independent. I support myself. And his eyes glaze over because he has no frame of reference for what I'm talking about. A lot of times when you'll be talking about spiritual stuff to people that are not really into this stuff, their eyes will just glaze over. Have you ever seen that? It's like they're listening to you, and then and I'm sure I know I've had that look before when the Peas, channeled by Wendy Kennedy, first said the truth that there is no time. That time is a man-made, construct. I'm like, what do you mean there's no time? I'm sure the first few times I heard that I had the glazed look, and it just went in one ear out the other, and then eventually it stuck. It sat with me. It sat with me, and it resonated with me you know so if you notice that, it's just that people don't have a frame of reference for something. But for me, it was a mirror. His glazed look, because he had no frame of reference. He's 19 years old and he hasn't lived a life like I've lived or anything, and and plus he's very, which is great, so great, because he's like really focused on whatever we're doing, which is great because I can be up here and over here and squirrel. Oh my god, look, the window's so pretty today. You know what I mean, listen, I am organized in my own way, and I get my stuff done. Hi, Sandy. Oh yes, the eyes glazing over, very familiar. But Kimmy says, I think that has to do with looking back at the past. Hindsight is 2020, but really there is no time. Linear only now. That makes sense. Thank you for interpreting that. I'm in a good space to channel, and I'm not in a good space to interpret right now. Can't believe I just said that. That's such a limiting belief. I'm in a really great space to channel right now, and I appreciate the assistance with the interpreting. Yeah, the conjunction with Neptune and Jupiter and Pisces, with my moon being so strongly in the sign of Pisces, is just ooh, whoa, so nice. It's It's not a bad thing. I haven't found it to be a bad thing at all. I've personally been have you felt it? Have you felt especially creative lately, or I don't know, what do you think? Creative or out of sorts or really positive? What's been your experience with the energy of April 2020? By the way, let me know if you donate for a personal reading today, or an energy clearing, or the reading with the energy clearing. And then you'll be next on the list. I'm getting my cards out to do a collective reading as well. But you know what? Sometimes the collective reading isn't about the cards. Spirit's showing me that now. They give me stories, they give me experiences. I know, I saw it in the energy of your photo. I love that. Spirit will show us, well, will show me in experiences, like something happens, and then I process it, and as I'm processing it, I'm like, they'll remind me either to talk about it now, like go live and talk about it now, which I'm going to do more often actually, or record it for my YouTube channel, which I will do as well. I will, not might, I will. Um, but also for you, that was actually my main point, to be here with you to talk about. um I would love an energy clearing, please. Awesome. I would love to do that for you. Donna, in the comments, I have it pinned, everything. It's the hang on a second. Hang on a second. Yeah, right there. So the live psychic readings are $25. Energy clearing and healing, 33.33, and energy clearing and healing with a psychic reading is just 44.44. I do accept PayPal and Cash App. So that's pinned in the comments. So let me know. Okay, let me know if that's something that you want to do. Be really happy to do that for you. And Kimmy says, Oh, that's okay. That's Donna. Okay. And then Heather says, and the perspective can also shift in retrospect. So hindsight actually may change too, if that makes sense. It it does on one level, and Trixie, honey, please. And it will right now. I It's an interesting way that I'm like I'm more in between worlds right now than not. So I can't get my brain wrapped around that right now. But I'll read that back later because it feels good. But my readings are going to be amazing. So I know that's why they show me these stories. That's why these things play out during my day. You know. Hi, Ardelia, the spirit whisperer herself. Ooh, that's a great name. Spirit just dropped that into my awareness. See what I mean? I'm telling you, they're so present with me right now. The spirit whisperer. Isn't that a great idea? Ardelia talks to spirit like in her house, and they light up balls for her. Um, with the balls with like lights inside to talk to her, and they talk through a spirit box, and she does amazing things. Ardelia posted in my group recently, High Vibrational Mastery, the group. I highly recommend you join if you're not already there, but you probably are. And yeah, that's on Facebook. Yeah, right? Doesn't that sound cool? The Spirit Whisperer. That's what they just called you. And so she posted real video of her talking to them and responding. And that's in the group. So I really encourage you to check that out. And then if you want to have a conversation about spirit, Ardelia would love to engage with you guys. So that is in our group because she is now the official spirit whisperer. That's a cool name. She was a guest on my show a couple of years ago. Amazing energy. I'm going to bring back, I'm working with my social media manager now to organize all the videos, all the interviews and videos from the past, and also create new ones as well. We are all spirit whisperers. Yes, we are. It's true, we are. But I like that as a name for you. It's like, I don't know. It just came to me and I like it. So, but yes, we definitely are. And I appreciate you you reminding everybody of that because you're right. Every one of us. All right. And Deborah says, Megan, right now there's a darkness that's trying so hard to take our focus off the light, and the light instill fear. And that's why all of us lighthouses have to shine our lights, give hope, faith, and love. That's what we're here to do, my friends. I mean, those of us who know we're here, who feel drawn, I know I'm here to hold the light. I know it. And ugh, I know that. And a lot, I feel most of those of you who know that you're here to hold the light, if you are way showers. There's a lot of light workers. And we are light workers too, but specifically, Spirit called us way showers. We're here to hold the light, just like Deborah was talking about. Because imagine that Spirit often shows it to me as a lighthouse, right? And so we are the lighthouse. And we have to work always on our own vibration to keep that light lit. All right. And so the lighthouse doesn't reach out and extend its arm and move a boat around. Some of you have heard me give this analogy before, because Spirit, hello, Trixie. Spirit doesn't reach its little spirit. It's a little, Trixie, stop. She's just reaching out to grab me, and I love her. But she's distracting me. So please stop. Not the spirit. The lighthouse doesn't reach its lighthouse arms out and move the boats around like, I don't want you guys to crash. Let me move your boat. They don't do that. It's because it's a light. It's a bright light, right? And then this way it helps people, captains navigate. It helps them navigate and find their way. So you're not there to create their way for them or even to carve the path before them. You can illuminate the path. So it is, you're not carving their path, but you carved your own path. And then you're there to shine the light, to help others to see the light, and to walk toward the light. And because otherwise it's just dark. And sometimes all somebody needs is a smile, from a stranger, or just you say hi to somebody, or or maybe you do like all out, light work and live streams, or maybe you do videos or guided meditations, things like that, whatever it is that you're drawn to do to share your light in your way, because there are people out there that need you right now just to be you. And in being you, you're helping someone, you're affecting someone, you're engaging. You are part of someone's lesson, and someone is part of yours, and that you know that may include some distortion. That's a word that I've heard a lot lately, and you may hear that more from me now, because I heard it. The raw material, they talk about distortion. Then more recently, Mateus de Stefano calls it distortion. And then, shockingly, but not shockingly, for those of us that know understand the laws of attraction, the law of attraction, Abraham. Abraham, I never even realized, I never heard them use the word distortion. They always say contrast. They said distortion. So, and then I was watching Dr. Sue Morter, who was showing like the waves, the vibratory waves, the energy, like from spirit, like through your chakras, and that there can be distortions, and like the waves would be a distortion, and so everything is energy, and so when we are these eyeballs, these are here to perceive. They are tools for us to perceive the surroundings, and our hands being tactile, able to feel things, and our ears. These are all tools, and that's how we perceive the world around us that we're aware of. But then when you get into opening up and embracing your sensitivity and then activating it and being intentional, you start to pick up everything that's really around us, which is so much more than we see or hear with our human eyes and ears. Seriously. I mean, there's microwaves and radio waves and airwaves. There's all kinds of energy and colors and sounds, things that we don't hear or we don't see, and we may not be aware that we're feeling it. But yet, when you walk into a room, right? Well, you ever walk into a room, and I know the answer to this because you guys are amazing, but you ever walk into a room and it just doesn't feel welcoming at all? This is like I don't know, somewhere in your body, you're feeling it. I know for me, I'm just going right like to my chest, like I want to put my hands over my heart chakra. I think I feel it, I know I do that like as a protection, sort of like I don't like the energy. It's gonna, and I just automatically, if I'm watching a movie and I feel like the content might be getting stressful or something, I find myself, you know, anyway. So, oh, hang on, a mass awakening is happening. Yes, it is, Sandy. Yes, it is. Ardelia says, it's strange because I did an experiment this afternoon and I was whispering to the spirits in my video. Oh my God. I am such an amazing medium. You are such an amazing. Sender receiver. We got this thing going on. Oh my God, you were whispering to the spirits. See, you're the spirit whisperer. I told you. See, and I told you guys, I'm really. If you have a question or you want a reading tonight, it's a really good night because I'm so in tune. My human mind is like on a little bit of a vacay right now, but she's doing a great job. But I am just so open and receptive to spirit right now. This is cool. Right? And the way of seeing and hearing is feeling the best. Yes. This is validation. I didn't even post it. Yeah. It just came out of nowhere. It literally came out of my lips. And after I said it, I heard it. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's good. It was totally spirit. I love it. I love it. They were there. I want to develop my mediumship even more. I mean, I know I do. I work for trans like a few times a week and stuff, but I want to do even more. I want more, 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 more. They're watching. They're watching you. They are. I feel them when I go live. I feel them often before I go live, And then when I get here, I just know, I work with them all the time, and I just love that they're here. Do you see them? Because I know you see spirit, Ardelia. Do you see them with me? I still see the energy. Now I'm getting really great at seeing the energy though, and I'm also getting really great at seeing faces and images, and even catching it live on video, that's a little bit newer for me, like this year, where I can be watching a video and I might even see I feel energy over here, but I don't see a face right now. But if I did, I could see one if if there was one for me to perceive at that moment, which doesn't mean there isn't anybody there. It just means that I'm not perceiving of the facial features at this moment. Um, so we're all in a state of any if you're working on your, well, you know what, you're alive, you're working on it, but especially if you're intentionally working on your intuitive development. And she goes, there was a Charles around you. Oh, okay. There was a Charles around you a few seconds ago. I heard his name in my ear. Okay, thank you. I will ask. I will, Charles. A few years ago, Ardelia told me there's a Walter around you. She goes, "Can you take a Walter?" Now, I didn't know. I had not done any genealogy or anything. I didn't know any Walter in my family. And just a few weeks ago, I was doing a family tree, and my great grandfather's name was Walter. So that's the Walter that Ardelia saw with me a few years ago. And Deborah says, "I see a man on your right. He has gray hair and a mustache." Cool. Is that Charles by chance? Charles in charge. Oh, look at that 1111 on the screen with the views and the hearts. Yeah. All right, let me see if I can make it. I heard instinctually distinctive. She goes, "I feel he's here for someone in your event tonight." You know what? If you're drawn to bring him through for someone, you are very welcome to do that. That's because I don't perceive him as you're perceiving him. So yeah, you can feel free. If you want to come on camera with me, Ardelia, I'll send you the link. Do you feel drawn? I'll send you the link right now, girlfriend. It'd be fun. We haven't been on camera together in a while. Ardelia's, I mean, Deborah says I feel that too. I love it. We're all mediums. I just the best. It's the best. But see what I'm saying? We're all in different places. We're all in different, I don't want to say levels of development, because it's not like I'm here and you're there or vice versa. It's not like that at all. It's we're on our own journey. And as we continue to grow, to work on our development and to grow and evolve, we become more, first of all, we remember more of who we really are and what we're doing here. But then we also become more in tune with all that we are, because the deeper I understand it, the deeper I go, the more I realize that there isn't like some out there. Like when I expand my energy to blend with spirit, I don't really feel like they're out there now. I feel like, well, I kind of still do, because that's what my belief system has. But I also now believe that like our higher self and all of it, we're all here. We're all here. And that dimensions are a perception, not a place, but a perception. So, all right. I am going to do that. So, I was thinking about, oh, let's see, hang on a second. Okay, yes, and oh, I'm in my sleep clothes. Okay, got to drink some water and decided to click on Facebook. But I'd love to join you for some readings soon. I would love that. We'll definitely do that. That would be awesome. And Heather says, I see dimensions as an experience. Oh, wait, can you elaborate on that? Like you physically, like with your human eyes, you see them, or your third eye, or tell us more. Oh, really? I just dropped half the deck of cards. I know I don't really need the cards, but I like the card spirit. But I also like it. I'm having a conversation with spirit. Don't mind me. I also like when you just channel through me directly. I love that actually. They're telling me to take a break. Break. What does it say? A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Sometimes we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to do, be, or have something that we perceive that we don't have right now, because we're so busy focusing on lack that we're not aware at that moment of all that we have. And it's interesting because I'll speak. Okay, so fine, I'll share that. Okay, so like when I look around my own apartment, right? When I first moved here, which is now almost 8 years ago, it's been a long time now. Now that I say it like that, but I had nothing. I had nothing. I had no furniture. I had just like like what basically the clothes on my back. Trixie walked by the camera. Oh yeah, she's right here, girl. Trixie, right here. Totally part of it. Anyway, so I started a new life, with a little bit of money. I got a new apartment, and whatever. I've talked about it before. No, no, you don't need the details. But anyway, so I had nothing. But now I have like so much stuff, you know, and yet because there's things that I perceive that I need, sometimes I get really caught up in the illusion of lack. In the illusion of lack, because it really is illusion. This is like a I'm feeling it like I'm rolling my eyes in my head for myself because I've really been feeling that a lot lately. Um, Definitely coming up as something I need to still clear. Um, but I see that as an illusion, and so reminding ourselves to be grateful. I have these cards. I love these oracle cards. Whatever. This cup, I just got this for my birthday from my niece. I love it. Purple makes cool as ASMR sounds. And I have water, spring water. I mean, I got Trixie, my awesome cat, and my dog, my other cat, and my other dog, and I've got so much to be grateful for. And yet, there are definitely times when I'll feel like fear based. Like something will just like be like, oh, where am I going to get my next? I don't know what something from whatever, you know, and and that's okay if you're going through that wherever you are. Just know that it's an illusion because we always have. And then you know what? For what I do, I remind myself, or spirit reminds me. Have you ever really not been able to make it to some one way or another? Have you? You're still here, right? Yeah. Have you made it through all the stuff you've been through? Yeah, I have. Even when it seemed like, oh, there's no way out. Yeah. Mhm. Well, you think we're gonna leave you now? No. We have these conversations while I'm washing dishes usually. I know. So they're with you guys. Spirit's always with you. It's really okay. Separation is an illusion, and so is lack. Everything, all of it is an illusion, but we won't go there right now. Heather says, no, I mean, energy's moving. This is good. This energy being cleared right now. No, I mean, I perceive it as the soul projecting awareness into varying experiences. Okay. And experiencing dimensions is just another part of the creation journey. Oh, that's profound. Projecting its awareness. Yeah. Well, that makes sense because as we know, linear time is not like a flowing movie, which is what it seems to be. Abraham has explained it like still images. What you're saying that makes that fits into that the box that I believe. Oh my God, there's a box. But sometimes, yeah, that's our human mind testing our souls. Yeah. Awakening. This is what Spirit's saying. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Oh, that's what we're going through right now, guys. Energetic upgrades, a new. This time, I'm taking the card very literally for us. So, those of you that are drawn to take this is for you too. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. I feel like we're integrating all of ourselves now. All that we are, all that we were. We're releasing a bunch of stuff and we're integrating. We're not as dualistic as we were. Like, for example, when I was first waking up, and I'll save that one for another day. When I was first waking up, I was, okay, wait, did you want me to go there? Okay, wait, forget the story. So they're saying that it's easy. A lot of people partition off, uh, not literally, but energetically partition off portions of their brain. For example, if you're eating meat, but you really believe that the animals are friends and that you don't really want to be eating meat, this is where I was for a lot of years because I didn't know any other way to be. Didn't know how to eat, what to eat, if I could eat, if I'd even, I had no idea. I had no conception of what it could be to be a vegetarian or vegan. That's not true. I was. Uh, lactovarian for 2 years in a marriage. But that's I'm just saying. Let me stick to my point. I've got this little truth detector in my head that if I'm telling a story and something doesn't just flow, I've got to stop and say, "Wait a minute." It's like a little truth, please. Wait a minute. Stop right there. Is that really true? Okay, you can continue. In the meantime, like, what happened to the story? Terrorism. I love that. All right, let's see. Okay, so a lot of times we can partition off parts of our minor awareness. And so we can eat the meat, but we're not thinking of the fact that we have two chickens outside and we love them and they're our favorite, two of our best friends in the world, but we're eating chicken, a different, not them obviously, but a different chicken. That's not, and that was, I actually had chickens once. And oh God, they're amazing animals. So smart, so loving. But anyway, so that's just one of a million things. What about when I like as in sales? In sales, I remember I would be hard closing people and I was really good at it and I made good money at it. And so I did it, but I wasn't awake then like I am now. Nothing like this. But I always felt inside of me that it didn't feel right that I was pushing people and convincing them to do something. It never, I was good at it, but you know what I'm saying? But I needed those experiences too. And of course I sold them vacations and things and health, health supplements, herbal supplements. So things that I believed in anyway. But I'm just saying those are the type of things and may not be a broad enough example for you. Can you give me some examples on where you may like then or now, whatever, like, well, you just don't even look at that and you just live this way, but then sometimes you may look at like if I would have thought about you know, about eating a chicken the way I would other times think about it. I couldn't have eaten it at all, but because I didn't know what else to eat and I liked it. And so that's, you know what I'm saying? So you've got this dualistic thing. And let's see, Deborah says, I get, yeah, I worked in flea markets in my younger years. So the hard sell, the hard sell. Yeah. Those are fun though. I love flea markets. But I just think it's okay, when we realize it. You know what? You might even think like, oh, some other people are so judgmental. I'm not judgmental at all. And then one day you realize, oh, wait a minute. They were reflecting back something I needed to see for myself. Cheese and crackers. That means that I have some judgment in my own experience too. And so that's how we learn and we grow. We're these works in progress. We're never there. We're not looking to get what's that? We're trying to do air quotes and my hands are like, let's exercise. Let's do this. Oh, I like that. Let me see one moment. Ardelia says energy tip. Breath in, out, allowing the energy to start at the solar plexus up in the front of the body, crown and down your back. You should feel the energy travel down the back through all the chakras, vibrating to the root. You should feel the vibrations and sensations between the private part below the root where the root chakra ends. If not, that particular chakra has blockages. Repeat until you vibrate in all chakras. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Italian goddess, good evening. Good evening from YouTube. That is an excellent tip, Ardelia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty. So let's just hide that for now. And let's just do that. One moment. Oh, how about that? There we go. Full moon psychic readings. Full moon psychic readings. Ah, all right. So just to remind you guys, if anybody wants a reading, I am doing psychic readings for $25 tonight. Full moon psychic readings. What do we need to clear? What's coming up? I'm feeling like this big bubble, like all this stuff has been like expanding and expanding, and it's like ready to pop. It's ready to pop. And then all that energy just goes right down to Mother Earth and she's going to transmute it all. She's going to transmute it all for you. You've been carrying around this big bubble of energy, of stuff. They're saying maddening, maddening. Yeah, it can really feel, stressful if we perceive it as stressful. That was my intuit of the energy uh, my intuitive the block of thought that I was getting. Okay, let's see. This card, number 58, Stag Spirit, take the lead. Sometimes you just have to, woman up and man up, whatever. Person up, human up. That's it. We got to human up and just do that. Put on our big human panties and that sounds funny. And then just step up and step out. Because if you're hiding behind, somebody's hiding behind the door, not wanting to step forward, you're just literally hiding behind the door. And that's okay. But when you're ready to step out, you do that in a big way. I'm feeling that for you. You know who you are. And this card, Giraffe Spirit, number 29. See the big picture. Let's do that. You know what? Who wants a card? I'm going to pull one card for everybody. If anybody wants a full reading, those are available. And if you want to donate because you appreciate my work or you want to, whatever, I am very appreciative of all donations. $25. Oh, thank you very much, Italian Goddess. My dear, you are next. Okay. Let me. There it is. Thank you kindly. All right. Well, then you are first. All right. Full moon psychic readings. If anyone else wants a reading after Italian Goddess, the PayPal link is pinned in the comments. All right. I'm doing this live psychic readings, reading with energy clearing and healing, or just the energy clearing and healing by itself. So I really recommend all of it. Honestly, I do. I recommend all of it tonight. But tonight's really a divine night for readings because I am so in tune. I'm always in tune, but this is just a really. And so if you're drawn, I'm glad for you. I really am. I'm happy for you because Spirit has a lot they want to share. I am just an open conduit. So I'm going to quiet my mind for a moment and tune in to Italian Goddess. Okay. Shared on Facebook. Thank you so much, Deborah. Thank you, dear. Spirit showed me rainbows. There's rainbows. When I just wanded the selenite over my head, there was a big rainbow that arched over. It's a beautiful arc. Let's quiet our minds for a moment. Okay. You're glowing. Thank you. I was getting so warm. I'm not surprised you can see it. Oh my gosh, Ardelia. I was getting so warm and I feel Spirit so close to me. Wow. And now I open my eyes and you say you're glowing. That's amazing. That's really extra amazing. Yeah. Okay. So first I'm drawn to my Divine Dog Wisdom cards, and the first one up is Solitude. Time to restore, and I'll show you the whole card. He hears something in the distance. Notice how his head is slightly cocked. I never saw this in this card before, but I'm perceiving on a whole new level now. So yeah, I'm wide open to spirit. So I see this is so interesting because he is there's quiet where he is. He's like in the desert or a park or something. He's in an open space and it's very quiet there. All right. And he's by himself and he's able to perceive and he's able to perceive. So there's like the spirit's showing me like a mouse, or a cricket in the distance, making the slightest sound. And he hears it. He hears it. And it's like beyond, like the human realm of perception. It's not, perceptible with human ears, but because he's a dog and there's no noise and he's very focused, very focused and very present in the moment. Very present. When you spend time um, in quiet, what is that? I keep seeing this thing on the side and I have to know what this is. What is that, spirit? It almost looks like a reflector. A window. Oh, God, they're saying it's a window to your soul. That little thing over there, they're saying it's a window to your soul. So when you quiet your mind, you can see clearly. Wanda saying, could that be a light on the wall? That's a good question, Wanda. Hi, I'm glad you're here. It doesn't. It could be a light on the wall. It looks to me like a reflector or something, but spirit called it the window to the soul. Which, when I perceive it from a different way, I can see it like that. But it does to me also look like the artist has it sticking out of the wall. But they're saying it's the window to your soul, and they're saying the path to enlightenment and illumination is within solitude. It's within. That doesn't mean that you don't spend time associating and connecting with others, because we are all one, and we do like to interact on the physical human level with other humans. It looks like a divider wall. They have reflectors on them. That's what it looks like to me, Kimmy. Which means that means there's a road over there. So I suddenly feel like there's some contrast in this card, because if that's a divider wall, that means there'd be a road on one side, which means that, how is it that, but anyway, but the dog is very focused. So for him, all he hears is that thing at cricket in the distance. That's solitude. I'll never look at that card the same way again. It looks like a reflector to me too. I'm sorry. Spirit. That's funny. All right. Next card. So where did she go? Hang on a second. All right, let's see. Do you have an uncle named Charles? Because Ardelia and Deborah heard of Charles before, and I did not. But now, when I just quieted my mind, I did. I heard Uncle Charles. So just going to throw that out there and see if anybody can take that. Okay. Who may have died of a stroke or had something with the left arm. I'm not used to this. This is interesting. This is definitely something with the left arm. Hmm. Okay. Let me move this. Trixie, stop. Okay, so I'm hearing the song Copacabana. At the Copacabana, the hottest spot north of Havana. So I'm going to leave that with you. And if that resonates with you, let me know. Um, Now look at this. Listening, pay close attention. You've just seriously gotten two things that are telling you to listen. So here you are, they're suggesting that you quiet your mind in solitude. And now they're talking about listening, paying close attention. And that's exactly what they pointed out in this card to me. This dog is listening, which I'd never noticed before, but there he is. And now again, they're repeating it. Listen, Trixie, please, honey. I'm going to ask you to get down. I'm going to ask you to get down with all your glory and beautifulness. And I love you with all my heart and soul. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Oh, let's see. Italian goddess says, not that I'm aware of, but it's very likely possible my mother was adopted. Okay. Okay. I just heard Uncle Charles on your mother's side. I'm hearing I love you and I watch over you. He's showing himself to me like Clarence in the movie It's a Wonderful Life. Like when he's got the angel wings on. He's saying, just let her know that I'm here for her. No big story. Okay. She said I had an incident a few days ago where blood pumped through my left arm fast and I went to get it checked out. It's your left arm. It's your left arm that I'm feeling. Thank you for telling me that. Okay, okay. Let me see if they want to talk more about that. Okay, because it was okay. That makes a lot of sense actually. Um, so did you get it checked out? Now I went from psychic to worrying mother. I just caught myself doing that. It's your spirit is anything they want to say. I love you guys. What can I say? They're saying drink more fluids, water specifically. I'm feeling something on my upper body now, like energy from the left arm. Not it's not doesn't feel unhealthy, nothing like that, nothing bad. But I'm feeling energy all around the upper body. So the left arm through the chest, the right arm. They're also saying princess, and they're showing me you with a crown and a wand. Does that make sense? Did you ever have like a childhood photo or teen photo like that? Something like a tiara and a wand kind of thing. Do you play an angel? The next one they're saying is endurance. Keep your eye on the ball. Let's see. Spirit just said it's not a fair fight. You always win. Who am I talking to here? Hold on a minute. It wasn't like in a bad way, it was in a playful way. Yes, I did. Okay, good. It ended up going away on its own, but I'm having a lot of complications post COVID. Okay. First, let me say that I'm sorry that you're going through that, but I really doubt now. That's why. Oh my God, it all makes sense now. To listen. They're inviting you to listen to your body. Hold on a second. Good. To listen to your body, to honor. I don't know how there could possibly be like little green pieces of like grass or something like that from on my desk. I didn't. I mean, why would? How would it get on my desk? Oh, it could have been on. No, it wouldn't be on a cat foot. My cats don't go outside, and I don't wear my sneakers in this room. So that's interesting. Um, Let me see what they're wanting to say. They are saying health to take care of your health. And again, I'm feeling upper body. So did you have um, what you were experiencing? Is it like in the lungs or the upper body? Honestly, what I feel like they're doing right now is sending you healing. And I even feel like a little bit of, oh, I think that actually might be my own. I was gonna say a little pain in the right bicep, but I don't know if that's mine or yours. I actually fell yesterday. So, oops. But I did, and it was okay. I'm fine. But it hurts a little bit. But a lot of amazing people were so kind in my group to send me healing last night. So I'm next drawn to pull this card for you, my dear. View from above. Ah, broader perspective to get the bigger picture. All right, they were definitely encouraging you to meditate because, first of all, that's going to help you release not your connection with, how would you say that, spirit? You're identifying with this human body as you. This is me. No, but this isn't me. Who am I? Who am I? And now we're getting kind of heavy here, spirit. Um, Hang on. Sorry. I won't judge. I won't filter. Just go ahead. When you quiet your mind, you receive the answer. Okay, so questions and answers resonate to different frequencies. Problems and solutions resonate to different frequencies. So if you're in your head and you're focused on being unwell or feeling unwell or believing that you're unwell and focusing on the symptoms that you may well have at the present moment, but you're focusing on those, well, so then you're still aligned with the vibration of of the problem. Okay, but if you want the solution, when you quiet your mind, right, and then you listen to spirit, you have a view from above, you get the bigger picture, and in that silence your vibration rises because, like, something, if you're worrying about something, it's holding down your vibration, and and well-being is our natural state. So when you let go of the problem, which is what you do when you're meditating, you let the thoughts just flow in and flow out, whoosh, vibration rises, and the next thing you know, heart and lungs. Yes, yeah, that's why they're running energy through your chest, which is healing energy. But they're definitely, yeah, that's why I was feeling the pain. That's why, okay, okay, okay. They really want you to meditate. This is, and keeping your eye on the ball. They want you to keep your eye on your wellness. Focus on your wellness. You know, um, I healed myself from stage 4 lymphoma a few years ago, about 2017. And, um, it was, stage 4. It was in the bone marrow and stuff. And so that was either I you know do what I was learning at the time, which I didn't know before that, which was meditation and quiet my mind, you know, and allow my body to heal itself, because our bodies want to heal themselves. The only reason a body doesn't heal itself is if we're holding it back because we believe we're sick, or we believe we're ill, or we believe there's a defect, or whatever the belief is that's keeping you from being healthy in this now moment. If you release the belief, your body can do its thing. So it can be, there's a lot of momentum going. there's a lot of momentum going in the direction of like when you're not feeling well, and then there's a COVID thing, and then the whole COVID thing was a big thing on the news and all over the world. And my God, nobody can miss that, even if you don't watch TV like me. I mean, seriously, it's something you just don't miss. But at the same time, um, but then you experienced it, and so there's a lot. It's a lot of fear-based energy I'm feeling. Ouch, in my heart. I'm feeling a lot of fear-based energy that you're holding on to in your heart chakra, in your heart center. They're saying, and they really want to clear that for you. And then they're showing me the collaborate card. So, Trixie, honey, I'm going to be burning. May I send you some? Trixie, do I have your permission to clear some energy for you? Spirit's asking me to do it. And so, okay, and Trixie's going to lay in front of me until I burn some sage when she will not stay there. Trixie, I'm going to burn sage. You know you don't like this. Okay. I'm going to burn it for myself, but if you want me to do it for you, then just let me know. No charge. I just Spirit's asking me to do it to clear some energy for you. I definitely want to encourage you to meditate. And do you ever Italian Goddess, do you watch any Abraham Hicks, or are you familiar with Abraham Hicks? Yeah. This is for Trixie. You're not going to like this, honey. I'm telling you now. Okay, I feel drawn to blow the smoke this way. They're showing me a male figure in your life that worries a lot. A father figure, father figure. Feels like a male figure. I feel like he worries a lot. Because I agree with everything you are saying. I'm constantly worrying about the illness instead of letting it go. They're showing me. They're actually showing me that they're saying you're making yourself sick. And that's not to say that you're not feeling badly, but you understand the energy of this. Your constant worrying is holding you right there. They want you to know that you are protected by the angels, that you are cherished by the angels. So you are. I said, okay, my pleasure. I will. They are with you. They are with you. They are loving you. They are protecting you. A whole deck of cards. Oh, there it is. So know you're not alone, and know that your natural state is well-being. You may want to remind yourself of, write down like all the facts, like everything is always working out for me, and this is just a lesson. And she goes, if it's interesting, Trixie keeps coming up there. I've always had a huge connection with cats. I'm not familiar with him. Okay, well, I can. You feel free to inbox me on Facebook, or look on YouTube. Just type in Abraham Hicks. It's actually Esther Hicks is the channeler, and she channels Abraham. And the message is all about the law of attraction and truth of uh, our universe and our earth and all it is and all we are, and it's all about well-being. And I feel so drawn to recommend them to you. I really am excited for you to tell me what you think of them when you listen to them. And if only if you're drawn, of course, but I really feel it. And they keep putting my hand right here. So right here, you want to put your hand right there. Yeah, that's what you got to stop that worrying. But when I say, let me take this microphone off. But when I say stop that, I want to clarify, because stopping something it's like stopping a train that's going full blast, and you're like, oh, stop on the dime. You know what I mean? There's going to be some repercussions there. So I that's not really what I was trying to communicate, though. What I wanted to communicate with it is challenging, if not impossible, to completely go to a full stop if you're going like 100 miles an hour. So you have a lot of energy, a lot of focus going forward in the direction of unwellness, which is why it's progressing and sticking with you, and you can't seem to shake it. It's because you believe that. So that's what they want, to clear that energy, and they really want you to. They're saying amuse yourself, entertain yourself. Um, Allow yourself to vibrate higher. Listen to music that resonates with you, that really makes you feel joyful. You want to dance or move or something. It just you smile every time you hear it. That do whatever you can for whatever brief or extended increments that you can to hold your vibration higher just by focusing on things that make you feel really good. And then when you think of them and you feel good, you're like, oh my God. And then think more about those things. And then eventually you'll think of something other than that again. And that's okay. But the more you practice intentionally focusing your thoughts, the more you are going to be in control of your own reality. I need to do the smudging now. Because we all create our own reality. But do we do it intentionally or do we do it by default? Which would mean that we're allowing. Well, I don't want to get too deep into that right now. But that's it for now. Hold on. I do some smudge. Om nana hey nana hey. Om nana hey nana hey. Om nana hey nana hey. Om nana hey. Om nana hey. Hey, 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 They pulled out a lot of gunk from your heart chakra. It was hurting at the time. So yeah, they pulled out a lot of gunk from your heart chakra, and then your beautiful green heart chakra light was glowing brighter and brighter. They said you have more work to do. That you'll get well soon, and to focus on your enjoyment. And the Italian guy that says, I've been trying to distract myself, but I could definitely do it more. It's interesting that you're saying that. Even in the description of distracting yourself, that means that you're so focused on the thing. It's like, I know this thing is here, but I'm distracting myself with something over here, but I know that's there even while I'm looking this way. And they really want you to invite you to let that go. Do you know what I'm saying? Um, so this to shift your focus. Shift your focus to a reality where that doesn't even exist. It doesn't even exist. You have this reality that where you're focused right now and you're in your complete wellness. You're in your complete wellness, and then the more again it has a lot to do with momentum, and your one thought leads to another thought, and they really want to invite you to do all the things we talked about. And I thank you very much for allowing me to read for you today. If you're drawn to book a private session with me, I would love to work with you more. I do feel that spirit would be happy to do more. They're saying clearing and healing work, as well as help you break down some individual issues, they're calling them, where again it has to do with the heart chakra, because that's where I feel the energy is stuck. That's directly relating to your left arm too, and the left side of my jaw. Okay, all right, so thank you very much. All right, I'm asking spirit to step back now. Because now I'm like, I remember when I first started doing readings, and I said, "Spirit, I do not want to feel anything that anybody's feeling. I didn't want that because I am such a feeler, that I thought, oh, I don't want more of that. But I didn't realize at the time it was one of my superpowers. And now I'm open. I mean, they're going to give it to me anyway, so but they didn't like force it on me or anything like that. I was like, oh, it was like little by little. Sorry, I'm trying to straighten out the neckline. I'm backwards in the camera. Um, they were. Very kind and patient with me. But it's definitely one of my gifts to work with is being able to feel your energy. Excuse me. See this energy moving right now. They're still moving. You're still energy moving. You're going to continue healing and having energy shifts for a few days, like 3 days, 3 to 5 days. They're saying. Drink plenty of water. Make sure you drink your water. And they're reminding you to entertain yourself and quiet your mind. Shh. Yeah, so feel free to, if you want to, I don't know if you're on Facebook as well. If you are, feel free to friend me, see Meagan Michael, um, and join my group if you're not already part of it, which you probably are. But anyway, it's High Vibrational Mastery, the group. Or you can email me at highvibrationalmastery@gmail.com. Highvibrationalmastery@gmail.com. And she says, "Thank you so much. I would love to do more clearing and healing work with you." Wonderful. I look forward to hearing from you. Yeah, absolutely. So again, you know where to find me, or if you need to know, just let me know in the comments. Um, so thank you again, my dear. I feel very positive about your healing. They're saying going to happen very rapidly now. Yeah, they're saying you just needed like a wake up call. But we can definitely do more work. There's still more work to be done. So you let me know. Yeah, let me know. I'm excited. I'm excited. I love that. I do love healing. See, that's another thing. When I first started doing readings, I didn't know I was a healer. I didn't when I first started doing meditating to be a channeler. I didn't know I was a psychic reader either. So you may notice on your journey that you're going to keep evolving. And I just keep allowing myself to evolve. I didn't know I was going to be a medium. I'm a medium too. You know, that I'm still evolving all the time. I'm still growing every day. We all are. But when it's our intention to grow, to grow spiritually and to grow in our self-awareness, it's just incredible. Oh, Deb, I didn't even know you were there. Oh, thank you so much. Deb, I did not see your comment. Deb Riley from Discovering the Unfoldment of Trance. I did not see you there, and I know I see you there. She goes, your hair does look beautiful today. That was from the beginning of the conversation. Thank you. I don't know if you're still here, my dear, but see, when you have to click on the video in order to be in the chat that I can see. So sometimes I've done it myself. I've totally done it myself, where you don't click on anything, but you see the video and then you comment underneath, and then whoever's doing the video, whoever's streaming doesn't see the comment until maybe later, or sometimes never, because if it's posted in 20 groups and I don't necessarily go through every group. So if I ever don't respond to you, please know that I'm not ignoring you intentionally ever. I don't do that. If I see a comment, and as long as I have, you know, I scroll through them all and I try to bring them all on the screen at some point. When we're really busy, I may not be able to do that, but as long as, but I see you, I see you and I appreciate you. And if you ever say something and I don't respond, and you could say it again. So this way gives me enough. But make sure that if you're on Facebook, this is only for Facebook. On YouTube, it's very obvious. The live chat is the live chat. But on Facebook specifically, click on the video where it opens up with the chat next to it, and then we're in the right place. Okay, Spirit, I still feel that. Can you please remove that now? Enough. Okay, so who's next? Psychic readings. Get your live psychic readings here. Seriously, though, if you want a psychic reading or an energy clearing or a psychic reading with an energy clearing, sing and dance. Oh, yes, Wanda. Singing and dancing. Absolutely. Ah, Italian goddess says, I really do feel some weight has been lifted off my heart. I am so glad. I feel it too. I was. Yeah. Yeah. Every time I tune out, I tune back in. But yeah, no, it's much lighter, much clearer. Oh yeah. Hmm. You needed that. I'm so glad. Was that a clear quartz wand? Excellent question. No, that not clear quartz. This is actually selenite. I wand with selenite. It's it's wonderful for cleansing. You can use it to cleanse all your other crystals too. This is my squirrel that Kimmy gave me for my birthday. My squirrel friend. I love my squirrel friend. He's so cute. Oh my god. Ah, cool. So if anybody has a spiritual question for Spirit, I will be glad to tune in. I'm already tuned in now, but I mean, I'm just saying I'll get out of the way. And it's interesting. The better channeler I become, the more I have to, the more I understand when uh, channelers like Esther Hicks say we don't call it I don't call it channeling, you know, because it isn't something outside of yourself. It's just being. And Spirit showed me this just the other day. I was like, wow, it's not a spirit outside of me that's speaking through me. It's well, there can be that too. But part of it, like when you connect to your higher self, you're already there. You're not connecting, you're there. You're just allowing. You're just allowing yourself to receive the information that's streaming to you all the time anyway. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what they're trying to say. She goes, "Oh, that's cute, squirrels." I know. I love my squirrel friends. Love squirrels. All right. I'm so glad you guys are here. Oh, it is 9 o'clock. Wow, 2 hours just flew by, huh? That's amazing. I think I am gonna go though. Um, but what day is today? Today's Saturday? Friday. Today only Friday. My God, I missed a whole day. Today's Friday. Ooh, that's a good thing. So that means this is Easter weekend. So for and Passover. So for all of you who celebrate, happy holidays. Um, I may be live again tomorrow and Sunday. I may very well. And so I would definitely look for me tomorrow. I will. Plus, okay, let me tell you guys real fast. Not real fast. Why am I? What's the rush? Um, my weekly Q&A solo live stream is on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and 12 a.m. UK. Then on Wednesday nights is live with Kimmy and C. Meagan at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Both of these are on YouTube and Facebook. And then on Sundays, it's See Megan and guest live stream. And I'm not sure yet if that's going to be a YouTube exclusive or no, there's still going to be, it's still going to be connected to Facebook. Although I do want to invite all those of you who are drawn to watch on my YouTube channel and to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Um, it really means a lot. I'm growing my channel now, and I need 4,000 watch hours in order to monetize, which would be amazing. You know, to have. So I'd be really appreciative if you spend some time on my YouTube channel if you're drawn, and if you could just stop by and give it a like and subscribe, definitely. So Kimmy says, hearts, hearts. Okay, that's it for tonight. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. And probably at the same time, although I'm seeing another, maybe at 3 o'clock. Really, Spirit? Well, if they have their way, maybe 3 o'clock. If I have my way, it'll be 7. So I'll see you tomorrow. I love you guys so much. Good night, Heather. Good night. Thank you. So, oh, Heather, I'm sure you already did. Please make sure that you put uh, Italian goddess's name on our list because I forgot to mention we have a contest for April. Everyone who donates is in a drawing to win an amazing prize. Ardelia says sending love. Wanda says will do. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Heather. I knew you did, but thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let me just take this off the screen. Okay, I miss you guys when you're not here, but we all have to go to sleep sometimes. So see you tomorrow. I love you. I really